Solving linear equations. Okay, we have 16 equals 1 plus 5 halves of a number. Since we have a denominator of 2, we're going to multiply the entire expression by 2. We can use distribution. We'll multiply the 2 by 16, the 2 by 1, and the 2 by the 5 over 2. Now, 2 times 16 gives us 32. 2 times 1 gives us 2 plus. And 2 times 5 over 2, the 2's cancel, leaves us with 5 and x. Okay, from here, we want to eliminate the 2, the adding 2, and the multiplying 5. First, the adding 2. So we're going to subtract 2, that'll cancel it. What we do on one side of the equal sign, you do on the other. So we're going to subtract 2 to balance it. These two, different signs subtract, gives us 30. Bigger sign wins is positive 30. We'll bring down the equals. This cancels, and the 5x comes down. Now, we're going to take the 30 equals 5x, and we're going to divide both sides by 5 in order to get our 1x. So, 30 divided by 5 divides evenly, so we'll get 6 equals, and this will be 1x, and I'll neglect to write the 1 since it's understood. So x is 6. So 16 would equal 1 times 5 halves of 6. Well, 5 halves of 6 is actually 3 times 5, which is 15. 15 plus 1 is 16. That works. All right, let's take 5 equals 3 halves of x minus 7. I'm going to multiply all of this by the common denominator of 2, least common denominator of 2. And then I'll multiply 2 times the 5, 2 times the 3 halves, and 2 times the negative 7. This is distribution. So 5 times 2 gives us 10. That'll equal. And 2 times the 2/3, well, 2 divided by 2 gives us 1 times 3, which is 3x. And then 2 times negative 7 is negative 14. Now, I'm going to isolate the x by getting rid of the subtracting 14 first. So we use adding 14. And what we do to one side equal sign, you do to the other. So put another adding 14 there. This gives us 24. The equals comes down. The 3x comes down. And we have 24 equals 3 times a number. Let's take 24 equals 3 times that number and divide by 3 so we can get a 1x. And what do we do on one side? We do it to the other. So we also divide by 3. 24 can be divided by 3 evenly. It'll become 8 equals 1x. And I'll just write 1. Or x, should I say, because 1 is understood. Okay. Now, let's take 6/5 of x plus 4 would equal 10. So 6/5 of what number plus 4 more will equal 10. Well, I'm going to multiply the entire expression here, or the equation, should I say, by 5, which is the common denominator. So the 5 will distribute here, here, and here. So 5 times the 6/5 x will give us just 6x. Then the positive. 5 times 4 gives us the 20, and 5 times 10 gives us 50. Now from here, I'm going to isolate for x by getting rid of the adding 20 and then the multiplying 6. So subtract 20 from both sides. What we do on one side, you do on the other. This comes down as a 6x. This is eliminated. This comes down as an equal sign. And different signs subtract, so we'll get 30. Bigger sign wins. That'll be positive 30. Then we're going to take our 6x equals 30, and we're going to divide both sides by 6 in order to get this to be a 1x. So we'll have a 1x here. And 30 divided by 6, that divides evenly into a 5.